Hello everyone, you are on the Player Review Team channel. Today we will break down the main trigger of every FC26 player. Some absolutely adore her, others hate her just as much. Claudia Pina. This name we will remember forever. Is the new card worth 500,000 coins? Of course not, because it should cost $1 million plus. Yes, that is how confident we are in this SBC. But let us go step by step. The Spanish player has an average body type with a height of 160 centimeters and 4 plus 5 stars. The needed chemistry style is Hunter. You should not consider any other styles. The gold finesse is the main thing that separates the new card from the previous ones. As we can see, all meta playstyles are here. Maybe only the speed talents are missing, which is not critical. Interestingly, the new Pina received a second plus for the false 9, and as we noticed, she started moving better off the ball and getting tired less. However, she is also great as an advanced forward, even with no pluses. Of course, we would not place her on the wing, but it does not mean she cannot handle it. Guys, Weekend League already starts, which means it is time to grab the best rewards. If you thought about boosting your account and at the same time having the chance to watch the stream, write to us. Contact is in the video description. Let us start with the negatives because there are too many positives. As you understand, it is about speed and body strength. Still, she deals with Alba easily, although Alba is not the best reference point. Moreover, look at this speed. Can this even be called slow? Pina is clearly running above what her stats say. Obviously, high ball control helps, which is important for speed with the ball. If you really want, you can put her on the left flank. She can run into open space even without rapid, but on the wing, you restrict her potential. Opponents noticed these runs and started tilting from the very first matches. So Pina is not only about the meta, but also about psychological pressure, and this cannot be denied. And now, here are 5 finesse goals in one match, one half. While the counter is running, we will say the following. The new Pina is the best finesse card among all cards we have played with this year. She simply has incredible long-distance finesse shots with both feet. And yes, the new version is a full tier above the previous cards. Before the review, we thought her shots were already great because silver was more than enough. However, the new version literally shocks with the curve on her long shots, turning FC26 into some other game. And now add the nerfed goalkeeper animations after the patch, so FC26 becomes a Pina simulator. Either she beats you or you beat her. And even if you do not score a finesse, you consistently earn a corner where another meta mechanic comes into play, the near post cross to the far post and a header back into the center. You may ask, fine, but maybe low-driven shots became worse? They did, but there is a nuance. Inside the box, they are almost as powerful as before. Pay attention to this sharp shot with her left, as if she had a gold playstyle. However, we will be honest, posts and misses also happen, especially when shooting from the box line or not aiming exactly into the corner. And even with good aim inside the box, low-driven shots behave more randomly than with a gold playstyle. So it is better to shoot a finesse. How to play with Pina? Very simply. Show right then, go left. Show left, then go right until the opponent twitches and opens a corridor. Then you burst into it with R1 dribbling, or better you shoot a finesse. Fine, but how to play against her? Prayers will not help here, so try including defenders with a silver block and goalkeepers with a long dive trait. This will increase your chances of survival in the new Pina simulator. By the way, she really gets tired less and makes better runs as a false 9 with an attacking focus. Some of you may find this useful. As an advanced forward, everything is also great. You can dribble through defenders until you see the corridor for the finesse. For dribbling, the left stick is enough, but you can go further. By adding R1 and L1 in the right timing, Pina becomes literally unstoppable. And yes, she feels sharper and more agile than her rare version. This is another reason to complete the SBC. Again, look at this speed of animation changes and the speed of her finesse shot. This is very hard to counter. And finally, passing. High vision, short passing, and talents combined with the 5-star weak foot make Pina the perfect cam. But as this position is not available yet, hello future Avos, it makes sense to try her as a false 9. Although even for a forward, this is a very useful set considering the third man runs and so on. Tiki-taka is important not only for strong passes but also for softer passes, like in this episode with a careful pass to Rashford. With such a set as Pina has, you can pass even with your back turned, especially on player lock. Time to conclude. The SBC may look expensive to someone, but in reality, it is not. Such a card must cost on the market $1 million+ coins or more. She simply has no analogs. If we compare her rare or even the cornerstone version, we will not see advantages besides price. First, the gold finesse on Pina strongly surpasses the silver one. Second, she has the false 9++, which is not the most useful, but she moves better and gets tired less. But even if you do not need false 9, the new Pina, anyway, wins with finesse shots. We will say something scary, but the most fitting alternatives are such monsters as Mia Hamm, who does not have technical ability or passing talents at all. She only has speed and crazy agility. Another great alternative is Morgan, who also costs far more than 500,000, but she also lacks passing. The closest one is Zico, who wins in skill moves and speed, but as you understand, does not win in price. We can also remember Cruyff as one of the most fluid players in FC26, incredible mobility animations and passing, but again, seriously lacks finesse. Yes, through evolutions you can create something similar to the new Pina, but it is not guaranteed that it will surpass her. So 500,000 fodder for such a card available for a month is an amazing price. Because of this, many will complete her, and the game really will turn into a Pana simulator. But this is the game we have whether we like it or not. Those who like this playstyle are lucky, we will not lie. We have always been attracted to agile explosive players with gold finesse, and their gender, skin color, or religion has never mattered much. By the way, we wanted to add more highlights from real matches, but later changed our mind. Believe us, there is nothing to see except the long shots. Like in the recent match between Spain and Germany, those shots were really beautiful. And yes, Pina always had a good long shot in this, she is close to her virtual model. But anyway, women's football is a specific spectacle. Honestly, after the recent Quaresma review, with his highlights, watching real Pina was hard. For example, look how much space Bayern defenders give her for shooting. So we decided not to torture your eyes with clips from women's football and left only the most watchable moments. So at least for this, you can drop a like. And do not forget to subscribe and share this video. We would be extremely grateful. If you have any questions, write them in the comments, we will try to answer quickly. Thank you for watching till the end and see you in new videos.